the video. We're going to be doing some Madden. So yeah, we're just going to be mostly going for some Hail Marys. I am the Chargers Dutch, which you guys know. We're going to be going for so many Hail Marys. So
this is Kenyon Drake, the fourth-year man from Alabama. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage.
Second and 12. Dolphins aren't good, which is awesome.
Now a draw play with Drake. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Fitzpatrick. And he hits Drake. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29.
Hey, I don't know what that is.
Pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
Going for
Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10 at their own 37.
There's Keenan Allen.
Oh, he's going to take a shot. It's caught inside the 25. He's by himself.
Let's go.
Touchdown, Allen.
Let's go, baby.
Allen, 63 yards. And they're able to strike first here on their opening drive. No real hesitation from Anthony Lynn. They're going to go for 2. Play fake to Gordon. Now Rivers.
Short pass it to.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I don't know who
Should have been
pass it
picked.
to.
Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do. And don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense.
That's true. You've said that before. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch on this possession and try to get things moving from get it to the horses. Without a doubt, they're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. To throw is Fitzpatrick. Now Fitzpatrick hit. It's out. He lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. Rivers now after the fumble recovery. Almost able to intercept it.
Going for
That's what he would
Keenan.
have liked to have held on to on his first drive. Instead, 2nd down. Rivers incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Rivers. Right back for Allen. This time he finds him.
Let's go, Allen.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 11 yards there. 1st down. Rivers now to throw on 1st down. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
Let's go.
And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
Melvin Gordon, a 2-time Pro Bowler. And Gordon will work his way in for a Charger touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. And now Rivers will lead the Chargers up to go for 2. And nothing special there. They showed they were going to run the football.
Let's go.
Like old-time football, right? Hey, this is exactly what we're going to do. Straight-ahead power, and they got it done.
And I guess that makes up for the earlier missed 2-point try here to get him to 14.
Yeah, that aggressiveness, it reminds me a lot of when basketball first adopted the 3-point shot. People were starting to realize that 3 for 2 was really starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe the 2 for 1 is coming into play in the NFL.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. On 3rd down, Fitzpatrick into heavy traffic, and it is Sear Adderley, the rookie from Delaware. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these.
He's by himself, Keenan Allen, and all the way in for a Charger touchdown.
We're just hurting on purpose.
With his 2nd touchdown,
Where are we going for
the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Now here's Rivers. He'll bring his guys up, and they'll go for the 2-point conversion. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive.
So
and some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, Fitzpatrick. And that is incomplete.
And what did we talk with them about prior to the game? Their ability to move the chains, pick up first downs. So far, 0 for 3 on 3rd down. If that continues, they'll have little chance of winning this one.
Here's King. He's still fighting forward. A great return there of 22 yards.
That was good. Hail Mary, guys. Like a touch, maybe?
The Charger drive about to get going. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. Eric Rowe that time able to knock that pass away. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Rivers, he's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball.
A flag?
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. To throw is Rivers, and it's complete. Henry. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To the air again here, Rivers. Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one deep. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. On 2nd and 10, Rivers. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And
Okay, let's not go for just one more.
We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports. And oh, what a catch there by Allen.
And this is one.
Keenan Allen on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
That's what we're going for. We're going for...
No other hesitation from Anthony Lynn. They're going to go for 2. On play action, Rivers. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Protection was great. Time to set up a campsite, but in the secondary, though,
come back.
they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, If you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a two-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Fitzpatrick on first down. And down he goes.
Let's go.
Fitzpatrick sacked. That's Thomas Davis on the sack. Came in the league way back in 2005. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Fitzpatrick throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Bad.
He was looking for his tight end, Mike Gesicki, and it'll bring up third down. The Dolphins on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Now Fitzpatrick. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. He breaks through another tackle. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. Parker, the intended target. Following the interception here, Rivers gets it to Gordon. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. The pickup of 7, and it's a second down.
Be running.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. And Gordon will work his way in for a Charger touchdown.
He's so good.
Melvin Gordon with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. As his guys continue to pour it on.
We're going for a two-point conversion again.
Up to go for 2. Rivers to throw it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you,
Onside kick.
what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now Fitzpatrick hit. It's out. He lost the football.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught.
No.
18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run with Drake. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down now, it's Drake. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. The Dolphins on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Working out of the gun, Fitzpatrick. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Thomas Davis. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Well, we got a second. Let's look ahead to Week 7 and what's on the slate. Things start out Thursday night. Kansas City at Denver, divisional battle.
Certainly an interesting game. Kansas City having lost their last 2. Denver now playing defense as we expected. But how about the NFL 100 game of the week? Oakland at Green Bay, a rematch of Super Bowl II.
Also have New Orleans at Chicago.
Wait,
and Philly
what?
visiting Dallas on Sunday night.
That is a huge one in the NFC East.
Yeah, both teams 3-3. The winner will have the lead in that division. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. Shrugs off another. Tackle made there by Kiko Alonso. Gordon happy to be back in the fold after reporting to the Chargers on September 26th. You know, the fan base is happy to have Melvin Gordon back
First
as well.
down.
Week 5, his first game back, 12 carries, 31 yards. And he certainly figures to be the bell cow in that backfield for the Chargers going forward. Now a play fake here on first down.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. Looking to throw again on second down. Rivers. And that's complete. It's Green here. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 30. Rivers now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10. To throw, Rivers. Got his man. It's Williams. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. We have hit halftime still. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. Fielded about a yard deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. Getting set to go again here on offense. Keenan Allen marches back onto the field. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting him, that's where it really...
And that's going to be intercepted by the Pro Bowler, Xavier Howard. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door to the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
They stay on the ground with Drake. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. To throw on third down. Fitzpatrick. It's complete to Drake. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver.
Is that yours?
And you're aware of that
no.
before the game even begins. So throughout your practice
Dad, I'm winning 34 to nothing.
Are you the Chargers? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield?
Are they good?
And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense?
Now Drake
let's go.
And picked up by the Chargers. And a big turnover.
Fumble.
His guys will get the
Let's
football
go.
back.
Partner, you know how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. And another mistake here defensively as a flag is down on the tackle, and that's going to tack on 15 more. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
Following the penalty, here's Gordon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Charger first. Gordon, a Pro Bowler for the second time last season, 885 yards, 10 touchdowns, and that was only in 12 games played a season ago. And he also switched jersey numbers in the offseason from 28 to 25. And 25, that's the number he wore when he was dominating the Big Ten college gridiron for the Badgers of Wisconsin. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. To throw on second and 10.
Let's go.
And this is caught off the deflection. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. Rivers to Allen on the hook up there. 56 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Rivers going to try and sneak it. He fights his way in for a Charger touchdown. Phillip Rivers keeping it himself from a yard out as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. No real hesitation from Anthony Lynn. They're going to go for 2. Now Rivers. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger. Oh, boy. Rubbing a little salt in the wound there, going for 2 up this big.
You know, there's one time when I played, Brandon, and played against a team that was just absolutely pile driving us. And they ended up going for 2 late in the game. And I asked one of the guys, why'd you do that? He said, because we wanted to win by more. That feels like that type of situation.
Wow. Could also result in a melee later, though. First down, Fitzpatrick. And his throw is incomplete. Nick O'Leary, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down. And with that incompletion, let's do something different. I'm going to go through a few teams that are on losing streaks, and you tell me if there's reason for concern there. Let's start with the Cowboys.
Definitely reason for concern. Not as dominant on defense as they should be, and offensive line injuries.
3 straight losses. They're 3-3. How about the Chiefs? 2 straight home losses.
Yeah, they just can't stop anyone running the football.
Okay, and then the Rams, 3 straight losses for them.
Yeah, definitely reason for concern because they cannot get the running game figured out. Todd Gurley not touching it enough, but Kenny.
And then the Browns. Everyone was so high on them before the season started. What about now?
So many expectations. That's part of the problem they have right now, but they still would be contenders in their division.
Quickly back to the Chiefs, though. Are you concerned about them? They're still a real contender here, aren't they?
Still a contender, but I'm concerned as heck on defense for anyone who wants to be committed to running the football.
A good return there, 17 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Oh, Mary.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Rivers. This is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. It's a gain of 34. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredded.
6 yards.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. He was looking for Travis Benjamin that time, but it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. They'll throw again. Rivers to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd and goal. 2 incompletions haven't moved him any closer. And likely throwing again, you'd have got a man. It's Allen for the Charger touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab as his guys continue to pour it on. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just 1 shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
And is there bad blood here? I mean, and go for 2 when you're up that much?
If there wasn't before, there is now. When you do that, you've just announced to everyone, you just don't care about the other side at all. All you care about is what you're doing, and they just want to pile up points.
They did. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. A throw on the quick slant. going to be complete. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. That catch good for 5. It's third down. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Now Fitzpatrick. And he finds Stills complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down. On 1st and 10, Fitzpatrick. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
Almost got sacked.
That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll make it 3rd down. The pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. But that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that's going to make it 4th down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though. Huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. It kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. How about the safety, Minka Fitzpatrick, swooping in for the sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. That throw into the arms of Allen. Oh, refusing to go. He's by himself.
Let's go.
Keenan Allen. He's at the 50. 30. Still going. The 20. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
So they are looking strong here in the 4th quarter.
Let's go.
Chargers have to go for 2.
Delayed game offense.
This certainly feels like they were wanting to go for 2, but weren't really sure they should go for 2. Do we, don't we, do we, don't we? And guess what ends up happening?
5-yard penalty.
That's right. Now you probably line up to kick the extra point.
Now Rivers, and this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes can prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Actually broke off those
The Dolphins at
tackles.
the line ready for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. On 2nd down, Fitzpatrick again. Now Fitzpatrick hit. It's out. He lost the football. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They go play action. Fitzpatrick, nowhere to go here. He lost the football and picked up by the Chargers. And they takeover already 5 yards deep into the red zone at the 15-yard line.
Okay, this isn't one where you want to take the game tape and hold it up as an example, do you? I mean, you talk about frustrating all the way through, and that last error, I think that crystallizes it, doesn't it?
Absolutely. That's been representative of their entire game still being shut out. To throw again on second down. Rivers. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, this game is definitely over, but we do know some people like to go ahead and continue to add to their score, don't we?
Yeah, I don't know that they need to add any more right now, though. I'm just starting to think about those dinner plans tonight. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for two in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
Fitzpatrick now, throw on first down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Derwin James, the all-pro safety, is a rookie there to knock it away. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw, Fitzpatrick. Now Fitzpatrick.
Oh my God.
And picked up by the Chargers. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
Well, partner, I think it's safe to say they can mark this down as extremely frustrating. Here we are in the 4th quarter, and that last play, that turnover, I think it epitomizes what happened to them all day on offense.
So symbolic, and that's why they're still being shut out. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Rivers, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. He's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone, this guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on.
Throw it.
It's coming, and down he goes.
What are you doing?
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal.
Dad!
Never forget.
Come here.
You're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Fitzpatrick. It's complete.
Look how much I'm winning.
How are you winning that much?
Because it's the Dolphins.
A 3rd down gain of 19.
He fumbled 5 times in 6.
Fitzpatrick
See,
on first
watch.
down.
See? He's gonna fumble every time. Dad, look!
Past the 20.
I told you every time. Every time. I don't know. Do you see that though, Dad?
And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week, he's smiling. They had the big play on the fumble return. They were looking for the 1-2 punch, but they couldn't get that 2-point conversion.
And I have to wonder, were they scheduled to go ahead and kick the extra point, but after a play like that, you talk about the 1-2 punch, right? It's a momentum play. Go for 2 and really try to capitalize, and that's what they attempted.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone is...
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Trevor Williams with a pick. And that will write a finish to this ball game. So
Let's
plenty of smiles for
go.
the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a
Alright, you guys,
ton of
that's the
spring in their
video.
step.
Bye.
Impressive victory.